Good morning, everyone. Don Erickson here with AIM. Sorry about that. Had technical difficulty. That always seems to happen when you're live. Um, Glad to have you with us this morning. Today, we're going to go over AIM and who we are, people behind the scenes, what we do, the products, the carriers, really what we offer here at AIM. We're going to go over the Why AIM portal. There's a lot of tools to that, so we want to make sure that everybody's fully aware on the tools that we actually use and help you when you're going over the YAIM. It's a little different than normal, but we want to make sure that you guys can put a face to a name. So that's kind of where I want to go with this. So with that, let's dive in. So here is our home office shown on the picture in Yakima, Washington. Did you know that American Independent Marketing actually started back in 1979? John Wayne actually started out of his own home. Back then, we actually had an office that was just around the corner here from our main location years before we actually came to this location in 1990. So we've actually been here for quite some time. It's myself, I've been here since 95, so almost 30 years. That's what it is this year, come August, but we've called this home. In 2016, just a little note for everyone, if you hadn't heard, Integrity actually acquired us back in 2016. Nothing changed. We're still American Independent Marketing. Really, it just made more options for us, more carriers, more competitive for, let's say, commissions or products and things we have to offer for you as agents. So let's meet the team. Both Mike Anderson and myself are senior internal leads here at AIM to give a knowledge and help with the market and help it grow for our team here at AIM. Just a few things about myself. I'm a big family man. I don't know if you already know that. Very passionate for what I do here. I've had many different things go on with long-term care and different kinds of things with our family personally. My wife's mother is actually just entered into assisted living, memory care, and it's been kind of difficult, but I tell you what, there's a reason we do what we do here to make sure everybody is taking care of their clients. There's such a true need for that in our business. Mike Anderson has been here for quite a while, over 20 years, right beside us here at AIM, inside and out, door in and door out every day. He really enjoys pickleball that I've here. Haven't played it myself, but he's very competitive in it with his wife. Jordan Smith, our marketing coordinator, she takes care of a lot of the scenes with, let's say, webinars, newsletters, just to name a few things. We actually kind of stole her away from Magnolia, that's down in Texas. She's been a great addition to helping us with getting schedules and everything, putting them in order. Derek Lape, he came on more than a few years ago. He's a big guy into hiking and fly fishing, I'll tell you that. He tells me all the time about it, but he's really good with life, IULs, long-term care. We've all kind of taken on a role to help in different areas, different products, but I tell you, our whole group together, if you're looking for help, just reach out to us. Nisha Catron, she's been with us over a year now. She came to us and has a lot of experience with life, did some P&C stuff, but a very special gal, has taken on the role, and she has grown, leaps and bounds this year. Juan Garcia, more one of our newer marketers here at AIM. He's been focusing on final expense and short-term home health care, and just seeing how he's grown and helping the team has been huge. So that's a little bit about our team on the marketing side. Like I said, you can reach out to any of us at any time. We'll help you out. If one of us doesn't have an answer, we work together to find it and get back to you. So I want to make sure you guys are fully aware of that. Let's dive into a little licensing. We always love doing admin and paperwork, that's for sure. You won't go wrong if you have any questions giving Lisa or Brandy a call. Brandy's more in commissions, but they both do all of our carriers, all the contracts, There's a lot of stuff to do when you talk about that. So as you can see there, their email addresses are specifically set for licensing at YAIM, and then so they both have the same licensing at YAIM. So you can get either one of those. They will respond to you and help you with any needs you have with our Sure LC or any other of our carriers' contracting links. When it comes to new business and administration, Felicity has taken on the role when it comes to new business status, checking on stuff, underwriting. I tell you what, if a new business app comes through here, she scrubs that and she pretty much gets it in the same day, and she emails you back letting you know that, hey, here's your app, here's what's going on with your app, the timing of it. There's, like I said, with all of our stuff, it's all behind the scenes, and we want to make sure that everybody's fully aware that we're taking care of you to the best of our knowledge and capabilities. Kay Gonzalez has come on with us not too far back. She is very big into keeping the forms up to date. That is a constant battle with changing and regulations. I tell you what, just knowing how many forms and how many carriers that change on a daily basis. I mean, every year you have to change just the Medicare supplements alone, every single application, every outline coverage, co-pays change, the deductibles change. So she's very busy, and it's good to have someone keeping that up for us. Products and carriers. Here at AIM, for many years, we have always mainly focused on long-term care and Medicare supplements. But as time went by, we really diversified and have added many other products to open many opportunities for both AIM and for the agents that we serve. We all know that AIM's here have a one-stop shop. You can do from long-term care to final expense to Medicare. I tell you, as you say, a one-stop shop under one roof, I can honestly say that's really what we've become. So you really don't have to go very far when you're looking for a product or a carrier. With that being said, I want to take some time and actually go through our products, our carriers that we have to offer, and make sure you guys are fully aware that we have plenty to offer, but let's go through those carriers. Let's start with long-term care and hybrids. Long-term care, there's three carriers that we have really that are traditional carriers. Mutual of Omaha, we have their custom solutions product. National Guardian Life is their essential. And then Thrivent long-term care. They all offer a little different for each client. So let's say you want a lifetime benefit. NGL actually has a lifetime benefit. Not any of the other ones do, but you can. It does cost more premiums, but I tell you what, there is that option. So when you're designing a plan, we have a lot of different options. NGL and Thrivent both have a 10-pay option. The age bands are a little different for each. So Mutual is from 30 to 79. NGL is 40 to 79, and Thrivent is actually 18 to 79. So if you have younger clients, in their 20s, and their parents actually have long-term care, this would be an adult child really looking for their future, and if they can afford a 10-pay, pay 10 years and you're done, even a 40-year-old, 50-year-old, but they have those options. All three carriers have a shared care benefit that you can add on. So depending on how you want to work with clients, if it's a single or a married couple, partner discounts, we have a lot of different benefits. Then you have the hybrids, which One America, Lincoln, Nationwide, Chubb, and LifeSecure all have similar type benefits. But we're going to make sure that you see the full lineup that we do have for long-term care. Move on to Medicare supplements. So with Medicare, we all know that the household names. Everybody knows Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom. Everybody knows United Healthcare, ARP, Humana, Aetna. Those are names that have been around for a long time. But in saying that, now that clients are shopping rates, basically when you're talking about a benefit, a Plan G is a Plan G no matter which carrier you use. Plan N is a Plan N. But MedSup is more of a commodity anymore, and in a lot of states, you can actually use a birthday rule every year and change every year if you need to save on premiums. Or if a rate goes out of control, it goes way too high, there's a rate increase 20%. There's birthday rules for states, there's special enrollments, AEP, we all know that. But in Washington, we know that you can change pretty much any month at any time, with an exception of one of the carriers. MedSups, we've sold them forever, and we have every carrier you can think of, as you can see there, from ACE to Aflac to Allstate to Cigna. Just you name it, we have it. Just give us a call, and we can help you with any of the Medicare supplements. Hospital indemnity has grown over the years. The plans are great cross-selling tools, especially when you're selling Med Advantage plans. They fill a gap that Med Advantage don't cover, the first so many days in the hospital. So what we usually look at is if you have 5 days that you have to cover in front, we'll do a 5-day benefit. If it's $300 a day, we have that benefit, $400 a day. It just depends on what you want to build for each client. Every client is different, so we have lots of products, but with hospital indemnity, it can really help out with those gaps that plans have. Also, they have some of the carriers that we have guarantee issue age windows. So you'll want to reach out to us and talk about those if you haven't heard about them. But they actually have guarantee issue windows when you're aging in on some of them, and actually longer windows. So let's talk when you have time. Then we go over to the short-term home health care and recovery care. So these are great policies for someone that does not really qualify for traditional long-term care, or really just wants to have some home health care benefits. Like you can see on the screen, GTL has really kind of been in the front of all of these with their short-term product. There's 4 questions on the application. Great benefits, up to $450 a day. They have home health care aid benefit built into. They have the prescription drug built into it for very reasonable premiums. But those 4 questions, basically there's one underwriting question that's major, has your client been diagnosed with Alzheimer's or any kind of dementia? That would knock them out. But other than that, the 3 questions are, can they function the daily activities? Are they in a facility? Or in the next 90 days, are they going to be going into a nursing home or a hospital? That's it for that carrier for the short-term home health care products. But you've got recovery care cash products. A lot of things. We want to make sure we have a full lineup of products to help with everything that you really need, because you don't know what a client's going to ask for each and every day, and we want to make sure that we do have products depending on that. So we have a solution. We just need to have you call in if you have a question on the products. Dental products, quite a few. They're really similar, a lot of them, but then some are not. When it comes to dental, we have the whole lineup, and it's really all about the fit. And it all depends on what your state has available and what the carrier can offer in your state. You can see the lineup we have. Clickco is actually used to be SureBridge. So they've changed a little bit of names. Humana's got theirs. But did you know one of these carriers, it's not in every state available yet, but NCD actually has a benefit of $10,000 a year benefit. Premiums are pretty good for that actual benefit. So call us, ask us if you know, or if it's in your state for NCD. That's a big thing, is actually seeing if it is available. It is in most states. Washington, it is not, but just to be fully aware that they are working on it. It's been filed, but it's not approved. So we're still working on it for Washington, but a lot of the other states are approved. Okay, so just so you're fully aware. Med Advantage. Many of us know about all the disruptions that took place this last year during AEP. carriers, companies leaving the market. There were so many clients that were informed that they were not going to get renewed because their carrier was leaving the market, so they had to go and find another carrier to help them. I tell you, it was probably 20 to 30,000 people that actually lost their plan, that actually had to go get a new plan. So last year was really a roller coaster. Don't see much of a change this year, I believe. And we kind of think it's going to be the same again this year. So we basically set up a lineup that will help us surely prepare for this coming year. With that, you have your AHIP you have to take, uh, and then you have to do your product training for each of the carriers that you do get appointed with. Um, the carriers and products on this list, though, you have to make sure that they are available in the state and the products and benefits that they do have. So be fully aware. So Atrio might not be in your state, but Humana, Premier might be. So we want to make sure we have as many carriers as possible to help you as this year unfolds for AEP. Final expense, very big seller. Juan Garcia is actually known and seen a lot of these things going through. We all work with final expense, long-term care, all the different products. Uh, but we have this lineup specifically for if you have someone that is healthy, can get through underwriting, and also if they need guarantee issue. Uh, we have them with no medical questions to choose from. So the guarantee issue carriers that we actually have are Corebridge, uh, formerly known as American General, AIG. They took on the name Corebridge not too long ago. But I tell you what, for final expense, they have been above par. We also have Gerber. Everybody knows the name Gerber. Um, but they also have three other products that you can work with. So they both have a guarantee issue final expense, both the same benefits, periods, and benefits. With guarantee issue, the premiums are going to be a little bit more, just for the simple fact that it's no underwriting at all. Um, you can see on the board here that we actually have many carriers that you'll probably be very familiar with. Mutual of Omaha, Cigna, Aetna, Allstate, Aflac. So we have, over the years, people have come to like and dislike different carriers. So that's why we have a lineup of so many. So if there's someone you want to make sure that you have, we want to make sure we have it fully across the board for every carrier we can imagine. Going on to something a little different, our YAIM website. We're going to go through this today through the YAIM portal. I want to show you some of the tools we have to offer. Um, some people haven't seen it, but to get access to it, you have to be appointed with us with at least one carrier. But I want to make sure that you guys are fully aware what there is to offer on this portal. As you can see on the side here, it's www.yaim.com. You can actually go and check it out. But to use the tools, you actually have to log in, and to do that, you'll have to be contracted with us. One of the big things is our webinars. All of our webinars have been done and are recorded for you to watch at any time. We've done a lot of webinars over the years. You can choose a topic. We will go over this a little more in detail when I actually bring the screen over, and we'll go live and go through them. But this just shows you that you can go to webinars, the trainings, the topics, what's coming up, and register for any of those. Quoting tools, we have one for long-term care. It's actually, they call it Stratecision. And we're going to be going through and just kind of showing you a comparison of this one also. So with this tool, with Stratecision, you can actually compare up to 3 carriers. This lets the client see more than just one option. So you can see on here that we have Mutual of Omaha, their custom product, National Guardian Life, and also Thrivent. So, and it'll show you the comparison of the price, what the benefits are, what their options are for that, for each carrier. So when you're doing that, we know clients will shop around. This just keeps them kind of in front with you instead of going somewhere else to get a different option. They want to see option B, option C. If you just show them one option, more times than not, that they're actually going to go elsewhere just to see if there's something else that's a better price, or what other carriers have to offer. What do they have to offer? So we want to make sure that we do our best to help you keep the clients focused in front of you and not lose a client just because you didn't have an option B. We also have our Medicare supplement tool that shows all of our carriers, and it'll put them in order of premiums. So now I'm going to go and do a little live presentation on our YAIM portal so you can see some of the different benefits we were talking about and tools. I'm going to open this up here. So this is our YAIM portal. Like we said, there's the webinars, products, webinars, about AIM. You can actually see your pending business on this portal also. Quoting tools, you have long-term care, Medicare supplements. There's a T65 mobile app that we can talk about also. Resources is a big thing. So you can go forms and downloads if you want to see some forms. Sales and resources. Big one is training and webinars. So if we go here, this will actually take you to our website with webinars, just like if you did on webinars. So it'll show you your training and webinars. You can choose a topic from Medicare supplements, short-term care, home care, LTC alternatives. So you can actually go to any one of these and look at these just in that order. So you don't have to just look up and just kind of scroll and scroll. You can actually go to dial it down and see exactly where you want to look at and what you're looking for to watch. Then you have your upcoming webinars. So it's going to show you what's coming up. You can register for those. That's just one piece of this. If you have E&O insurance, you can actually renew it here with us. We have a program through Arthur J. Gallagher that we use. Let's see what else. So that's with the quoting, we're going to go into quoting now for Medicare supplements. So let's go into the quotes. Talk about a little bit about the Medicare supplement quoting. So it'll redirect you to another dashboard. And so it'll show a bunch of different products. You select Medicare supplement. We'll just put in a zip code. And really, you don't have to put anything else in if you're just looking up someone aging 65, non-tobacco plan G, female, effective date now. So you'll get quote. And it'll actually bring up the carriers in this zip code in Yakima, Washington. So it shows ACE, Medico, Cigna, and it'll go right down the list and show you each of the ones we have. It also shows you if it's community rated, what their rating is, what plan type it is in the market. It shows household discounts. And to actually get that discount, you'll come to the left side and you actually click on discounts. It'll actually lower down and show you exactly what the discount is. You can take that off, it'll go back to the price. You can actually select the annual rates if someone wants to pay annual. So you can do a lot of stuff with just this MedSup quote. So that is the Medicare supplement quote. Bring on another one and just show the long-term care quoting tool. So with this, you're just going to put in the name. You can fill in the information if you like. And with live, you're going to get some nice little things. So let's go next. So we're just going to do value clients. We're going to do age 65. We're just going to stay in the state of Washington. And so you can also date of birth or age. And then if you're actually going to do a partner, we'll go next because we're just going to do a single for here. And you have your choice custom solutions or the secure essentials. New York, or Thrivent. So we're just going to go with the mutual. You start with one, and then you move on to the next one. You'll add as you go to the next one. So basically, you will select your benefits. You can change this to, let's just say 6,000. Change it to, I mean, the benefits you can put however you'd like for your quote, and then building your product how you like. You can calculate the premium. It'll show you here. Then you can compare. So it'll actually show you that. Okay, so that's mutual. So then you would actually add another quote, do the same thing, but then you could add National Guardian Life, then go through the same procedure, go through that, compare it, and it'll actually show you both side by side. So a great tool to use. I just like to make sure I'm letting you know what we have to offer here. Uh, Lots of things we can do on this website. But pending applications, huge tool. If you're writing applications, you want to see about it, it'll be on here. Our products, it'll show you products and carriers. You can go overview, or you can go carriers, and it'll show you all of our different carriers here. Okay, so those are just a few things that I wanted to show you today on our YAIM portal. Next, we'll talk about our actual newsletters. Have you seen our newsletter? If you haven't, please give us a call. Ask us to send you the newest one that we have, the newest version. There's always some great information on topics, on products. If there's rate increase coming, incentives for bonuses that carriers put out, you can sign up for our webinars on this. You know, we do stuff about asking the marketer, find out who we are as marketers. Each individual one of us has done this. You can go back and see different newsletters and talks about each one of us. But there's a lot of different things that's great on this, and we want to make sure that everybody's fully aware of what we do. And our newsletter that goes out, it goes out twice a month. So if you haven't seen it, please let us know. Say, hey, I haven't seen your newsletter. This is something that could interest you and show you some things that are coming up in the near future. So this is brand new. Yes, this is coming. The AIM podcast. Be on the lookout for a new, experience with us. We're very excited to actually get this going. I'm actually doing the first one. So it's the AIM Edge podcast. So I'll give you a little tidbit. This is a personal thing that actually my wife and her family and myself have been going through a little bit with my mother-in-law, Louise. So be on the lookout for that. There's going to be lots of different things going on with the podcast, different products, personal things that, everyone in the office does, learn about who we are. That's just a huge thing that we're doing here at AIM now. So we want to be more in touch with you, more personal. The reason we do this, there's a passion we do it day in and day out. And we want to make sure that you guys know that coming from us, that we're here to help you all the time. So at AIM, we're dedicated to be more than just your upline. We're to be a true business partner, as you can read through this screen here, committed to your success and the satisfaction of your clients. Here's how we stand on the commitment. From the offerings we do, from top tier carriers, the excellent service, brand names, being a one-stop shop, support and success, going above and beyond, equip you with training, expertise, materials that you need to thrive, alongside the knowledgeable team that we have here, that we have assembled. Diverse experience in long-term care, and offer the broad range of Medicare supplements, extended care, life insurance, annuities, ancillaries, and also we have guarantee issue products. So always ask us if there's something you're looking for. We want to make sure we can do everything in our power to help you. Experience the difference with us here at AIM. We always want to go higher and higher to help you, day in and day out. So it's all about the clients and helping you. In saying that, it all starts making sure you're fully appointed, contracted with carriers that you want to write. It takes a little time to get appointed, so we want to make sure that you have everything in order. If you're doing live products, make sure you have your anti-money laundering, your AML as they call it, your long-term care CEs, 8-hour courses original, for our refresher courses, but to sell long-term care, you need to have that CE. Errors and omissions, cover yourself with insurance. Just a few things that we offer here and make sure that we're fully engaged with you. With that, I want to say thank you for coming on today to our webinar. I appreciate your time very much. If you have any questions, the team here will be reaching out after the webinar to get a hold of you if you do have questions, but you are more than welcome to call in here at 800-672-7202. Again, thank you and have a wonderful day.